Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Hitman, the finale of the Patient Zero campaign, where we are heading over to Japan, a brilliant level, a massive level. Ooh, this is going to be interesting, for I'm guessing, yep, the third and final of the sleeper agents that wants to release the virus. Let's see what we've got going on here.
Good work in Colorado, 47. I hope you've managed to get some sleep on your trans-Pacific flight.
I'm fine.
As always. Well, as you've guessed, you're en route to Japan. We've intercepted a memo indicating that local authorities have detained a man suspected of carrying an infectious disease and shipped him off to a medical facility further north.
Another cult operative.
That has been confirmed, yes. But even better, we believe this man is the one responsible for the development of the virus itself. His last known whereabouts match the final set of coordinates set by Nabazov's dead man's trigger. It appears he was headed for Sydney, Australia, but his arrest put a stop to that.
That was fortunate.
Luck has little to do with it. Passengers noticed him performing some sort of religious ritual in the airport lounge and got nervous. Police detained him for further questioning when he started showing signs of illness. Standard protocols kicked in, and he's now en route to Hokkaido. The mission briefing will be available for review in a few moments. You have two targets. First, Owen Cage, the rogue viral researcher responsible for the weaponization of the Nabazov virus. Cage was moved to the Hokkaido Gamma facility by Japanese authorities. All evidence indicates that he infected himself, intending to become Patient Zero. He is currently being kept alive in isolation by your second target, Klaus Liebleed. An Ether Corporation scientist, Dr. Liebleed is trying to extract as much information about the virus as possible before Owen Cage dies. We cannot allow Ether to succeed in reverse engineering the virus and profiting from it. Your task is simple, 47. Contain the virus by eliminating Cage and Liebleed. Whatever happens, the Nabazov virus must be destroyed. We must contain it here, no matter the cost. I'll leave you to prepare.
Okay, so looks like we've got multiple objectives here, and actually, is it just the two of them, or do we actually need to recover anything? No, because in this occasion, there's not actually a virus sample, it's just literally him himself, and he looks like he's pretty much on the way to being undead anyway. Fine. So we've got Owen Cage and Klaus Liebleed. Okay, marvellous. So what is my starting location? Disguise determined by starting location. Oh! I don't get to choose my suit. I've only got to choose the suit 2 of the 4 missions. Bloody hell. Right, so infiltrating below the helipad is literally the only mission. So that's the little walkway where you would take the pilot to the room where you get the drugs for the surgeon, where you can lure the surgeon off. Fine. But this does mean I get myself, I actually get equipment. Because I'm not actually checking into the hospital on this occasion, I don't have to do without any equipment. So that's nice. By the way, why would you ever default to that coin? I've got nicer coins. Look at them. They're lovely. And where's my smuggled item? In the garage. Okay, so if I'm starting on the helipad and the garage on the far side of the mission is still actually active, that would suggest to me pretty much 100% of this level is still present. May as well just put some vomiting poison in there. We'll start with that and then we'll see what I need and what I like. Though actually, could take Disposable Scrambler instead. Disposable Scrambler is really useful for this mission. I won't need the lockpick, and honestly, I probably won't need the 5-wire. I'm going to start with the Disposable Scrambler. It's really useful because there's electronic locks all over this flipping mission, so that's actually quite useful. And then also, we'll just put some poison there. I can't think of any scenario where you actually need the lockpick in this mission because it's all electronic locks, not normal locks, so I think that's fine. Alright, let's just see what goes on here anyway. On the plus side, I know exactly where the targets are because, that kind of area that the guy was locked in and the room that guy was studying him from, that's where the main target is in, or rather kind of like the guy who's having surgery performed on him is in the base game. So that's actually very close by to where I'm starting from, though I'm guessing there's going to be a bit of a twist yet. Otherwise, the entire rest of the actual level would be pointless. And then everything around the garage and the hotel and the spa and everything wouldn't be used for anything. So I'm guessing there's more to it than that.
Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. Owen Cage is currently held in isolation in a heavily quarantined area of the hospital. He seems to be in the late stages of the infection, delirious and confused. He is also extremely contagious. Do not approach him without taking precautions. Klaus Liebleed is examining Cage in his makeshift lab. I need to stress this again, 47. The virus is absolutely lethal. It cannot be allowed to escape the facility, no matter the cost. Proceed with caution.
Okay, so I could potentially go and chat with him if I was wearing the right virus gear, but if I go in without any gear, then I'm guessing that's like a non-standard game over. Ooh, I kind of want to test that just because it sounds hilarious. Now, let's also have a quick look-see at the various challenges, because that might give me some fun ideas to start off with. So if I'm dressed as Klaus, because yeah, he's got the special resistant suit thing, then I can go in and assassinate him with a lethal injection. I'm guessing there's a bit of dialogue there as well. And there is apparently an incinerate procedure. Marvellous. But unfortunately, most of the rest of them in feats are redacted. So there's something about lucky shot, there's something about containment, something about you know the number, and then complete the mission without using a hazmat suit. That sounds kind of funny, yes. Alright, not a huge amount of direction to go on there. First up, I need some form of suit that's going to actually get me around here. Because right now, yeah, we're 100% in a hostile area. Fine, let's just head up here. There should be some guards floating around in this area that'll do us a starting point. And there's, yeah. There's our guy marked with a special little, I don't know, yellow skull or something. Basically, don't approach him, you mad bastard. Also, nice to see Hokkaido during the day. Very, very pleasant indeed. Where are the, yeah, 2 soldiers there. But no real opportunity to lure them into a location that will be convenient for me. Okay, what else have we got? Anyone round the side here? Oh, where are you? You're inside right now. No one up there. Watch out. People are detecting me through the windows. Are you coming outside? I'm guessing you're not. Who else have we got? Oh.
47, listen.
Uh-oh.
I've registered another infected patient. The virus is spreading. I've shared the data with you.
Oh. That's kind of hilarious. As time goes on, the virus spreads. Now, is that guaranteed to happen, or does that just get worse and worse and worse as time goes by? Oh, yeah. That's getting worse. I've just reloaded, and it looks like it's exactly the same 2 people. I just wanted to check whether it's random or not. It looks like it might be scripted. Because the same 2 people, where one person gets infected, steps outside, then infects someone else outside, it's the same group. So we've kind of got to put a stop to that at some point or other. And now the virus spreads into... Hang on, that's in the public area... Possibly in the corridor over there. Fine. The whole patient 0 thing starts making flipping sense. Because it is actually starting to spread. Now it's up to 6. Okay. Now it's hit 6. It ought to start spreading a lot flipping faster. Because those people are going to start themselves running into a whole bunch of people. Oh, this is really cool. This is such a cool idea for a level. We've actually got to be... I know I've been recorded by a security camera. I'm sure it's fine. Where basically at this point, presumably all those people, actually some of them hang out together. So it doesn't spread that fast because people don't move organically in this game. They move in clusters and basically go through routines. So if routines don't overlap, then they're unlikely to actually, actually run into each other. Now you're on your own, so I've actually got myself security here. Infected is now, oh yeah. So now that's really ticking up fast at this point. That's ticking up super fast. Just drop you right here. Get myself a disguise. Good, I've actually got disguise at this point. Now, if I go up to someone who is themselves infected, does that cause me to become infected? In which case, is that an immediate game over because I'm infected with a deadly disease? Quite possibly. Well, let's find out, because there's a guard coming over here right now who has conveniently got themselves that particular marker.
47,
Yep, there we are. Okay, so if I've walked over to this guy, then as a result, I myself become infected. I need to get the vaccine inside 5 minutes, or I flipping die. Nice.
I've located the antidote for the Nabazol virus in the stem cell storage facility. Mind you, there is only that one sample. Get to it, quickly.
Right, 1 sample of the cure. Oh, this is beautiful. We're up to 17 infected. They've all become targets. Oh, that's good. Right, you need to be eliminated and have your neck snapped. Right, that just went up to 18, then 19. Right, need your disguise. Oh, this is hilariously mad. This is just beautifully, hilariously mad. You're a target by 20? 21? Okay, so the answer is down to 20 again. So yeah, the answer is it is most definitely exponential. Oh, that's hilarious. This is absolutely flipping marvelous. It's spreading like flipping wildfire. Oh, this is good. This is so damn good. Right, now as a priority, you're running outside and you're hunting. You've just all become infected. And also the guys are hunting me. And I've only got 3.5 minutes until the... Okay, it's probably time to stop taking out these guys, actually. So they're probably all going to start running in at this point. That's fine. You're probably targets anyway, quite frankly. You're infected, right? Yep, you're infected. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, this is beautiful. This is absolute flipping madness, and it's gorgeous. And for once, actually going for a big kill everything strategy is actually sensible and even required. Because these people are all flipping infected. And just quickly take you out as well. Right. How many other people have we got here? Am I compromised? I'm hunted, but not technically compromised. Right, go over to... Oh. You're infected, by the way. You also need to go down... Right. Stem cell research. What's the shortcut to get down to there? It's down out of one of these areas. There's more around here somewhere. Oh, you're infected. Right. I've killed a lot of them. And it's still flipping. Oh, dear. Right, I need to just reload quickly. Thank you. Okay, there's more coming in that way. The bodyguard's coming in, but they're passing by infected. You're infected. Right, but they're just passing by. Oh, you're also infected. You need to go down. You're infected. You need to go down. This is perfect. This is absolutely flipping. Are you infected? No, but no, you were, because you came into contact with me. I'm the one infecting people. Nice. Right, okay. Hang the flip on. There's targets everywhere. Oh, this is the best. This is actually the best idea for a new Hitman level they've possibly ever had. That's actually amazing. So, if I could have just got that first guy as he came outside at the very beginning, I could have basically put a stop to all this straight a flipping way. Infected just keeps going up. Is this stem cells, by the way? No, that's mortuary crawlers. Right. My actual flipping... Oh, I'm being shot from behind now. Right, I need people who are not... Stop shooting me. Where's the thing? The thing is... Hang on, where are the bad people? Where are the bad people? You're a bad person who's got a gun. Right, next. And then... Oh, someone shot me from over there. The cooler. The stem cell cooler. Is this the stem cell cooler? This is the stem cell cooler, isn't it? Or no. This is where the heart is. Hang the flip on. Oh, excuse me. No. I'm out of bullets. Right, hide around the back. I think I've got my special gun, right? Yeah, I've got 5 shots left in that. That's all I've got. And now they're basically crowding in on me. I've only got 1.5 minutes till I die. Or rather, I suppose, until I'm like, oh. Right. So... Okay, this is amazing. This is actually amazing. This is truly, truly spectacular. Right flipping here. So, there we go. And after all that killing, there's still 23 infected, because now it's pretty much everyone in the level. So the answer is yes, it genuinely does spread organically and exponentially. Which is actually incredible. Right, guys, just put me out of my misery, please. Just put me out of my misery, because I'm about to die anyway. Actually, I'm going to infect all of you. Yeah, I just infected those guys by walking up to them. Nice. Okay, let's try that again. So, rather than going in that way, because it feels a bit difficult to actually get in that way, let's head to the actual kind of hotel residentially bit first. I need to just find a good disguise to start me off. But unfortunately, the guards seem to hunt in pairs, which is a little bit on the difficult side. What have we got here? That leads up to Morgan Organ Storage, so that's a good source of that right there. This is... Remember what that is? That's a cabinet... which might potentially contain... Come on, what have we got here? Need to remind myself what's going on. Helicopter pilot. Are you on your own, by the way? Because helicopter pilot feels like it should be allowed in quite a few places. Close that door. Just need to figure out what a good starting point is for getting a disguise just to kick me off with is... Oh... And you saw through some stuff there. You actually coming this... Oh. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. You just stay in there, please. Also, I've got my Disposable Scrambler. Right. So I can hack my way into this room over here, if that's actually advantageous. Can I just do that quickly? Right, hack that. Right, there we go. Open and in. Right, now. inside this lovely special room. Have we got anything special on this occasion? No, obviously on this occasion that does nothing. Now, just a quick coin throw. Let's get the helicopter pilot out of this room and out to here. Helicopter pilot will do a good stop point. So I can run straight over here and I can get the helicopter pilot down.
47, listen.
Now, unfortunately, yeah, the virus has started spreading. So if I could get him nice and quickly, that'd be a good... Oh, don't come in here. Don't come in here. Right. Don't mind me, I'm just a helicopter pilot, or I will be momentarily. Helicopter pilots seem to have a good amount of being free to walk wherever they want, so that's probably not a bad disguise. I've got a soldier who wanders off from the others right here as well. Though, some of these guys do see through that. You see through that. Now, as a helicopter pilot, am I allowed to walk into the hospital? Probably not, but it would allow me to walk freely. Let's not worry about the infected too quickly. Is it the same two that start off with? Yeah. It's always the same two. Someone basically gets infected by him and then manages to wander off and infect someone down by the garage. So potentially heading over there and clearing out those two guys relatively early on, not a bad idea. Though admittedly this helicopter thing doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere particularly useful, and I'm guessing doesn't have the right to actually let me inside. No. I could hack the thing, but if I hack the thing... I'm guessing that's trespassing, right? Oh, yeah, that's trespassing. Fine. So there's no real point to that. But it does let me cut round here, albeit I'll pass a security camera. The guards down there do not see through this disguise. That might be a good way of dealing with the two people that meet out here that are the starting point. Hang on, what's this? This is a blend in. That's just blend in as handyman. Because two people meet down here close by to the garage. There's also a... Hang on. A generator that leads up to... What does that even lead up to? That just leads up to the... Okay. That's just like powering that thing. I guess that just gets that guy's attention if you do that. Fine. So potentially, rushing to the disguise, I might be able to stop the outbreak... like before it really begins, by rushing to this disguise, coming around here because these guards don't recognise me, and then clearing out the first infected, and then the person he meets, or potentially just him first, with a single quick shot, because at this point it's started spreading. And as we've seen previously, it will just get worse and worse and more out of control. Now, how close do I have to get to these guys before I become infected? Let's find out. How close is it? And there we go. So it's well outside of like immediate melee range. It's kind of about maybe 4 or 5 feet. Within about 4 or 5 feet, you get infected yourself. Alright, lovely. Right, so we know that now. Let's see if I can stop the outbreak before it begins using this strategy. Let's also just check while the situation's nice and cool if I can verify where the antidote is in case I need that. And bear in mind, anyone I run into at this point, I actually infect. So I kind of need to, like, you know, kill people who I'm actually walking close by to. So here we go, right here. So it's this room, it's this room at the end. Got it. So, hang on. You don't see through this disguise, right? Though, admittedly, I have just infected you. I am sorry about that, because at this point, I am a carrier. So, yeah. Beyond the morgue, over to the left if you're approaching from the traditional angle. Then, oh. Okay, some people are suspicious of this. Just get in here. Now, if I pick this up, inject the vaccine, please.
All right, 47. That should provide you with immunity to the Nabazov virus.
But it's not an item, so I can't take it with me and I can't use it to cure anyone else. Everyone else just needs to die. But now, I myself don't get infected anymore. Okay, well this is just marvellously good news. But now I've infected everyone who actually, you know, was close by to this whole area. So you need to go down and have your neck snapped, because you're actually a target at this point. Oh, this is beautiful. This is just absolutely flipping marvellous, isn't it? This is just sexy as anything. So, if need be, I now know where the actual, cure is. And the cure provides me with ongoing immunity. So, potentially, just going and grabbing that anyway would be a good idea. Because if I grab that, that means I would be allowed to go in and speak to him without bothering with a hazmat suit, which is one of the little achievements, which would potentially be quite funny. Also, hang on. Hello. Biohazard, etc., etc. What is this? I'm guessing we're getting close by to the man himself right now. If I just go through here. Right, If I had the Scrambler device, I could go in and have a chat to him. But what's this here as well? The antidote. Ah, that's just confirmation where the actual stem cell cure is. Fine, we already knew that. And sadly, none of this I can actually get through because, yeah, I've used up my scrambler at this point. Well, that's fine. Anything else of use here? Examination schedule. Hang on. More intel to learn here. Patient 0 is to be brought for examination in the theatre at regular intervals. Ensure full biohazard protocols are followed at all times when in close proximity. Yeah, well, someone didn't. Someone flipping fluffed it up. Now, I've just quickly lured in one of the hazmat suit guys with a thrown coin. Let's just get you down out of the way quickly. Right, you can just hide in here. No one else come into this bathroom for just a flipping second, please. And no one use, like, this cubicle at all. Right, drop biohazard suit. Biohazard suit presumably has access to the theatre, but let's just go and check this. Right, lovely. And in the biohazard suit, yeah, my face is fairly well obscured, so not many people see through this. Ah!
That is Owen Cage. From the looks of him, it's a miracle he's still alive.
It's just this way, Mr. Cage.
Where exactly does Mr. Cage go? What's in here? This would appear to be his room. Right. So this is where he just hangs out on a day-to-day basis.
A new age enlightened. The flame burns bright. Must make it to the gate. Flight leaving soon.
Right, so he's totally delirious and doesn't even realise that he's already been on the flight and being captured and whatever. Okay, fine. No one here sees through any of this and none of you are infected.
So, Cage, huh? Heard he was a big deal once. Worked for Ether back in the day.
Sure, I read a few of his papers. Botanics and spores mostly, but also virus research. Shame to see him like this.
I wonder what happened to him.
I heard he broke under the pressure. Got involved with a cult or some nonsense. Real shame.
It's just a bit of background information about him, nothing too dramatic. He's infected, and you guys are fine. Now, who's the idiot who broke biohazard protocol and got themselves infected in the first place? Let's just quickly make sure I know what's going on here. So, outside of here, because it looks like he was being taken... Okay, you're not wearing... Seriously, you're wearing a little... Oh, bloody hell. Right, this is why we have problems. Because that's not acceptable.
Bring Owen Cage to me for examination, please.
Right, that was the announcement for Owen Cage to be brought over to the right area. Let's just quickly bring a scalpel, which is...
Drop the shank. Is that clear, boy?
It's a scalpel! I'm a biohazard person! This is kind of my job! Right, just pretend that didn't happen there. Now, I'm going to guess that what happens is he gets brought out from his room over here. And I presumably am allowed in as well. Ah! Free biosuit right here if I need it on my way in to this area. This door's just permanently open.
Against an obviously engineered microorganism that nobody
That is Dr. Klaus Liebleed, 47. He cannot be allowed to leave the
Some
facility.
sort of vaccine.
Well, he is brilliant. But why not distribute it?
Good question.
Now, the problem is, yeah, the chief doctor knows what all of his staff looks like, so he will see through me even when I'm wearing the biohazard disguise. Okay. Now, remember, there's a back entrance to this area too. I'm just going to remind myself where that goes down to. Yeah, it doesn't go up anywhere. It just goes down one level. I'm allowed to be here. That's absolutely fine. And this leads round to... Hang on, it's just a back area of the... Yeah, it's just a different area of the morgue. It's this side. Okay, so yeah, if when you go into the traditional area of the morgue, you turn left for the antidote or right to get up into the back area. But you either need the Disposable Scrambler or the right disguise to actually make it through. Actually, no. This door's just open, but this door will require the right... Actually, no, neither of them do. And... we've got ourselves body disposal right there as well. Marvellous. Melted in acid if needs be. Right, let's hang out here and just check out what happens when Mr. Cage is brought for interrogation. I'll just hang out around the back here and figure out exactly what's going on with the nature of their discussions. Now, while he's making his way up, can I just quickly... Stop getting in my way. I'm just having Luke-see round because I know there's an incineration protocol. Speaking of which, more acid. over there. More stuff I can just basically do here. Yeah, and these doors presumably are all fine for me because I'm wearing the suit right now. Open this one. Now he's in there. I can actually get in here. Now, where are the controls for that? Robot controls. We're not worrying about the robot right now, but yeah, nice thing here. Nice thing round here. If I had to guess, I'm going to say that you, my good man, probably... That's an important button. That's probably a very important button. Yes, fine. That'll probably be incineration. Let's go enjoy the interview, though.
Fever seems to have dropped. I have to adjust the next batch of meds to compensate. Don't want to kill the man prematurely. Quick injection, and we'll have you on your way, Mr. Cage.
Just a quick injection. Okay. So this is observation, not interrogation.
Okay, Mr. Cage. I think it's time for you to get a little rest.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Who are you, man? Huh? Do I know you?
Now, everyone's suspicious right now. I'm just kind of curious what this button does. I need to... Excuse me, I need to push this button. Excuse me, I need to... Right, just get you out of the way because I need to push the button and you're in the way of the button. What's the button do? Oh, incineration procedure. That'll flipping do it. So, potentially, I could actually kill both of those guys simultaneously. Right. Albeit, I imagine everyone's going to be a bit suspicious of that. Yes. But, lure this one guy out. Put him in the cupboards. Yeah, that could actually work very... Everyone's really calm about that incineration procedure that was just triggered. So I've just killed this guy. He had a safe key on him. Where's the safe? Now, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be in the doctor's office upstairs. So I'm just going to need to get past here. Yep, general alarm. Unsurprising. Literally everyone is infected. But where is... Yeah, no one's actually seeing through his disguise for the most part. You, by the way, could be a problem. So we'll just quickly finish you off. Lovely. Now we've also got ourselves... Excuse me, I need access to this room, please. That's probably not going to fly, actually, because... Oh, everyone's allowed access to this room. Hello! Now, quickly just change disguise here. Put away the gun. Now, the safe, as I suspected, is indeed in here. Now, what's actually in here, by the way? Modern lethal syringe. Okay, nice. So, that's what we need if we want to actually kill that guy with the lethal injection. A modern lethal syringe. Fine. Though, actually, I could have just brought that with me. So, that feels a little bit unnecessary. But, it's good to know that is an option. Okay. And if you cause a general alert, yeah, the infected just starts ticking up. Like flipping crazy because everyone starts running around. And as a result, everyone gets exposed to, and now I need to kill literally everyone. Fine. I now know a lot more about the flipping level. Yes, that's good. And yeah, all the controls related to the actual main surgery room that used to be up here in the base game are no longer present. So we don't need to worry about them. Hello, by the way. And at this point, broadly everyone in the level, with the exception of one gardener, I think one patient, and... No, that's... Oh, hang on. And one security guard, I think, over there. Yeah, apart from 3 people, literally everyone... No, there's a 4th. Apart from 4 people, literally everyone is now infected. Marvellous. So this is actually one of the few missions where potentially going on a bit of a gun frenzy at the end might be not only a decent strategy, but actually potentially necessary. Still, let's start off with what we were discussing earlier. By the way, you need to die because you're infected. Sorry. Yeah, let's start off with what we were talking about earlier. Run... Get the helicopter uniform, see if I can use that to take out the carriers when they first go down outside before they start spreading it more widely in the hotel. Same basic loadout seems sensible to me, yeah. Disposable Scrambler definitely of use, and the coins definitely of use, fine. So, we're in a hurry here, we are on a time limit. Let's just get down over here and get into the building through that door as quickly as flipping possible. Do not see me, do not see me, do not see me. Get through here. First door on this side is going to be, yeah, the pilot. So, one quick coin right there. Should get his attention. What? Pilot comes out immediately. Doesn't see me crouched by the door because Hitman plays by slightly bizarre rules that don't really make sense. We've got plenty of time yet. He doesn't need to go down. He's very unlikely to get infected. quickly just grab him and move him into a cupboard just to make sure we don't start a general alert. General alert is bad, because if people start moving unpredictably, the virus will spread faster, and that's a really damn amazing mechanic. Okay, you know what? Flipping Game of the Year edition is worth it just for this mission. This might be the best mission in the entirety of Hitman ever. Right, so, we've got a fairly fast helicopter disguise. Now we need to go and stop the outbreak before it starts. Speaking of which, Instinct, what are you telling me? So far, no infections. Okay, that's absolutely fine. You would see through that, so just avoid you. Okay, I'm just going to take that camera out, because why not, eh? Yep, there you go. Just pop that away, and then just run around the corner here. Fine. Security camera eliminated. These two guards see nothing. Now, what we can be pretty confident about is, yeah, the initial infection will happen momentarily. I believe it is one of the bodyguards just wearing a face mask. Possibly you, in fact. Because I don't remember you. Oh.
Listen.
Who is it?
I've registered another infected patient. The virus is spreading. I've shared the data with you.
Fine. So it's someone... Yeah, it's a nurse. It's a nurse, and then she comes out here. If I eliminate both of them right now, then the situation could be sorted out before it even properly begins. Now, what's going to be the best situation to deal with you? Because you... Obviously, I got infected too, yet bloody hell. But still, we have ourselves, yeah, the initial point of transmission here. Take out this, follow her back inside nice and quickly, and just quickly snap the neck. Now, someone sees that, fine. So someone saw that, that was unfortunate. Who saw that, by the way? Who actually... Was it your boyfriend that just... No, it was the two security guards. Fine. I'm doing the world a favour! She was infected! Now, if I was fast enough, I might be able to get in there, knock the guy who's there unconscious, the guy who's outside, get inside and shoot her with a silent shot, and sure, her body might be found, but that might be enough to stop the outbreak before it begins. See, the problem is I can't just, well, presumably I can't just go in and shoot her, because he's been positioned to see that. And if I get too close, then I get infected too. And in addition, I can't just use the Scrambler, because he'd see that and you two are walking by. Right, where's the initial moment of contagion? Not just yet. If she could just be eliminated right now, that would solve a lot of flipping problems. Okay, if I could just get behind you right now. Yep, fine. How about... Why are you not responding to anything? You bastard. This guy can't be taken out, traditionally. That's ridiculous. Right, keep your distance. Okay, they're infected now, but... If I was just to boom and then boom... No. They see that and they cause trouble. So I basically... Hang on, let's just see if I can run away and hide from this if at all possible. Because at this point, I have taken out those two guys immediately. Recorded by security, that's fine. Let's just run in here and hide for a bit. Let's see if anyone else gets infected, or if that is indeed not a bad solution to this whole situation. Right, hiding inside a nice cupboard for a minute here. Is anyone else going to get themselves infected? Because presumably, I'd like to think, I've just solved the problem, at least for the time being. But it's possible someone else will get infected too. How are we going to take out both of them? And does it need to be the case that I now have to actually take out... Okay. She goes down, or rather, he could go down to just one shot. Security probably wouldn't see that. He goes down to one shot. I use the Scrambler, take her down in one shot. Some bodies get found, but it stops the outbreak. No. The outbreak continues happening. That is not enough to eliminate the outbreak. The outbreak just keeps starting over and over and over again. Darn it. Right.
I can't believe this.
So, who's the second idiot who just got themselves infected? I'm probably not allowed in here, am I? No. No, I'm not. So, simply running in and taking out... Oh, blimey. Well, this is going to be flipping hilarious, isn't it? You cannot stop the outbreak by dealing with the first person who gets infected. The infection keeps spreading regardless. So, back to this part of the level. First nurse has not become infected. This guy, if I was just to take him out with a single silent shot to the back of the head, because he's weirdly can't actually be subdued or anything, once these guys have gone past...
47, listen.
Right, take him out now, quickly, before anyone realises what's going on. Hack the access panel.
I've shared the data.
Get in here. Now, get down here. You have technically found me trespassing, but what happens if now you go down nice and quickly too? Right, there we go.
But we must contain the virus here.
They have been taken care of. A crime has been noticed. Screw it, I just need to basically get out of... No, that was not the right way to run at all. None of this was the right... Well, this was all wrong. Okay, I might be onto something with that strategy, however. What does this thing do, by the way? This is a... examination room spotlight. Well, that's potentially a good way of getting myself something useful. Presumably, someone in a biosuit has to come and investigate that. Also, I just got killed by a punch. That's marvellous.
I've registered another infected patient.
Right, kill him. Get through here. Run through here. Open the door.
You need to leave now, period.
You need to leave now. Why don't you just follow me down a few steps? That'd be marvellous.
Don't make me ask you again. Now,
right. She goes down. Ballistics kill. Dead. No one actually sees that, but can't have her disguise. Now, if I just bring her down here. Outbreak number 1, taken care of. Body outside found, but that's okay for now. Now, next up, I need to get inside and pick up a disguise that lets me wander around inside as soon as possible. Okay, you've wandered off. Could I just go in here and take out how many people are in here? And, how about you? Let's just bring you down nice and quick and quiet. Would this work? Is this good enough? Okay, morgue doctor. Yep, that'll flip and do. Now, just quickly, come on, cupboard. Right, that'll do for a starting point. What else is here, by the way? That's biosuit. Job flipping done. Nice. So, it looks to me like those two guys are meeting right now. So, sensible strategy. If I could get straight over there right now and potentially put the double flame on them, that'd be a good idea before the second outbreak occurs. I'm guessing it's 1 outbreak per his loop. Quick thing I want to check here. Over in the stem cell room, by any chance, am I allowed to now take this with me? I could inject myself with the vaccine, but I feel like I don't really need it, to be honest. But screw it, it's probably a good idea just in case. So, vaccine, injected, but I don't actually need that. It's just a nice to have. So, pass by, and now I should be able to take this shortcut the other side of the morgue, straight up here. And with this biosuit, I'll pass all of the scanners, though this door is already open. Fine. He's not currently present. Let's just get around the outside of you. And now, if I could just lure that one guy away right now. Yeah, how about you, my good man? We open the door and we just use a coin toss to bring you away from the controls. Because there is conveniently an actual cupboard right there. There we go. You just follow that coin. We'll put you in the cupboard then. No. No. It's a coin. Everyone responds to a coin toss. That's cheating. That's Hitman rules. Yeah. There you go. Right. So, just get you round here. Now we just bring you down. So now no one else is in front of the incinerate button other than me. Right. Bring you in here. Dump you in there. Nice. Looking smooth so far, all things considered. Just get the coins. Now I just need to wait for him to be brought back again. But by the time he's brought back, because I'm now 1 rotation behind, there is a very real possibility that, yeah, by the time he comes back, someone else is going to get infected. Because he's there right now. And I'm worried that you are potentially about to be the idiot who gets infected. Though if I just watch this carefully, I've just actually dropped a save. If I can just figure out who the actual next vector is going to be, I could either... Yeah, well, I don't even need to take them out. I just need to remove them. As long as they don't cross paths with him, everything's fine. Because there's our doctor right there. That guy will presumably be brought back to the room soon. No, stay away. All of you just stay away from the highly infectious Doom Man.
This is Dr. Leaplight. Please fetch Mr. Cage for his examination.
Right, here we go. The doctor is going to be brought. And I'm guessing someone new's going to get infected. Probably you. Probably flipping you. Because you're there when you shouldn't be. Come on. Let's have no one be infected, please. But if need be, we'll keep an eye on who it is. Very, very closely. The man gets up, and it looks to me like an incredibly badly timed person is just going to cross his path. I'm guessing that's what's happened. This is all scripted. You are like a stupid idiot about to cross this guy's path at exactly the wrong moment. Fine. So who are you? Some random nurse. Okay. We can probably stop that before it begins, unless you're... Oh. That's right. Stay away. Stay the flip away. Do not come out at this exact moment in time. Very sick man coming through contamination. And if we're lucky, unless she's about to be the idiot. Yep, here comes the flipping idiot. Okay, so there's our vector. It's a woman who comes from upstairs. Hang on, I'm just going to quickly go check who she is, because I might be able to go and take care of her ahead of time, which is probably going to be the most efficient way to do it. Actually, basically, remove her from the equation before she has a chance to get herself infected. So the answer is, hang on, where are you? You are... It is a woman up here. Okay, let's just quickly bring you down and just snap your neck. Sorry about that, by the way, but needed to be done. Taken care of. Now back inside. Quickly, 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 quickly. Do we still have time to make it back to the button? Just keep, like, examining him for, like, 2 more minutes. And boom! Right, probably walk away at this point. This is probably an excellent time to just walk away. Nice! What a terrible accident that was. Beautiful. Oh, that's just so nice. Right, are you guys both safe? You guys are both 100% safe. And Inferno has been completed there. I've been recorded by security camera. Darn it. Well, you know what? I'd say that's fine. Where's the bloody exit, by the way? Yeah, it's the old classics. Cable car, snowmobile, or mountain pass. So you know what? I don't care. I've been caught on security camera. I'm flipping 47. I've just saved the cocking world. So I'd say... Oh, there's 2 guys up here, aren't there? That's fine. I think you can just sneak straight past them because they regularly just go over to the edge. You 2 are probably the 2 guys who don't get infected this entire flipping mission. So well done to you. And away we go, just sneaking round the cliff in a biosuit, which is definitely safe climbing equipment. And that guy can just... Where'd the other guy go? There were 2 guys there. One of them's just gone missing.
I finished the final operations report for the client.
And the weaponized virus?
Destroyed. I supervised it. This was a close-run thing, 47. Nabazov's plan was brilliant.
This is beyond the work of a cult. This is tradecraft.
Indeed. Of course, as far as the ICA is concerned, the contract is closed.
Sounds like you have some work ahead of you before I get involved. I have to go. I've acquired the target.
And there we go. That is presumably the end of Patient Zero, but possibly indicating that bioweapons and whatever might be a function of Season 2, which we know is coming in 2018. Could be. And an absolutely flipping abysmal score there. Unsurprising, quite frankly. Yep, I was spotted. There were no notice kills, but bodies were found. There was a recording, unfortunately. 1 person died extra. Who's the extra person? I'm not 100% sure. Hang on, who had to die? It was what everyone who died was supposed to... Oh! The guy outside who I shot in the head because he was weirdly and mysteriously resistant to being knocked unconscious, which was quite frankly just weird. And yeah, there were 2 infected, though. The rate at which the infection happens... I don't see why... Well, okay. Unless you were to basically use the Disposable Scrambler to break into the hospital immediately and then just pretty much accepted that there's a good chance people will spot or almost spot you. Like, if you basically are just willing to do this by just kind of sprinting around the outside of people and just staying just outside their detection radius, then... You might be able to, with a powerful enough sniper rifle, maybe get in and shoot the guy before he infects anyone for the first time, reducing the risk of any infection, but then you wouldn't be... Ooh... That's really tricky. Also, that's probably the hardest suit-only silent assassin they've ever put into a Hitman game. That's one a hell of a level. I mean, just thinking about silent assassin full stop, you've got a situation where, yeah, it's pretty clear that the actual point of contagion are scripted. So that nurse is always the first one who becomes part of the outbreak outside of that guy himself, and she passes it on to the guy who's waiting outside. Now, in theory, you might be able to, I don't know, use a coin throw to pull her off the path in such a way as she never gets infected in the first place, and then the second guy. But it does seem pretty clear that, yeah, once every rotation where he gets taken between his room and between the actual, the examination area, where the doctor looks at him, he infects one new person, beginning a new outbreak, and then that starts spreading. But while the actual point of infection is scripted, it does actually spread organically. Because if you break people out of their routines, you absolutely cause it to spread more virulently, because the routine means they kind of meet the same finite people. But just for a growing circle of people, it grows exponentially, even if there isn't a... Oh, what an interesting idea! What a fascinating level. Well done, IO Interactive. You know what? I'd say this speaks very highly for how good flipping Hitman Season 2 is going to be. Because one, the business model they seem to be favouring is just, hey, hand over some money, we'll give you the entire campaign, we're throwing out the episodic thing. And two, they've come up with some really fun ideas, like that first mission, where basically, depending on which target gets taken out first, if a target goes missing, the other target says, hey, we're going to start a general sweep, because that makes flipping sense, and whichever one of them dies first affects the routine of the other, which basically wasn't really in Season 1, really, at all. For the most part, all targets just lived pretty much completely independently of each other, aside from scripted meetings that you could actually engineer. But one dying never seemed really to affect the routine of the other in any particularly meaningful way. Then we had the timing thing, the handover and the guy leaving the level in Sapienza, which was really, really fascinating. There was lots of interesting stuff to be done there, where you could like attend the meeting as either of those individuals, which was really cool, and figuring out what the right order to actually deal with those guys in was. And they had very long, complex routines due to entering and leaving and doing the meeting. Then a sniper challenge is a nice change of pace. And then this is just... I think that's the best level that's ever existed in Hitman. I genuinely do. That's just a fantastic idea. And while it's kind of, you know, quite fun to just go around murdering everyone like I did in my first attempt, like, actually trying to do that well is a flipping nightmare. That's... well done, IO. Well flipping done. Nice work. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Hitman Patient Zero. What a great ending. Great little campaign, actually. Very, very impressed for just, like, you know, a quickly thrown together thing, because they did not take possession of the Hitman franchise that long ago. It kind of moved back into their hands. They've thrown this together on just basically remixed maps very quickly, and to be honest, they've come up with some really impressive stuff, really fun ideas. Oh, makes me look forward to Hitman Season 2. No flipping end if this is the quality of the stuff they're going to be throwing at us. And who knows, maybe if we're lucky, we'll get some more mini-campaigns, decent escalation contracts. I know they're bringing back the elusives, but I've already done, I think, all of the elusives. I think I maybe missed one or two, so if I remember to catch those, maybe I'll catch those. We shall see. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been the end of Hitman Patient Zero. Very, very promising for the future of the Hitman franchise, I would say. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Wait, did people just vote out democracy? Hang on, what have you just done? Oh, go on, let's have the greatest Oktoberfest ever. Yay! Spain and Russia have announced a new alliance as a result of the warmongering of certain Central European countries. Oh, well, excuse me! My leader from now on, no weaklings will stand in the way of this country's path to glory. Oh, God, Germany, not again!